Hi, Andy McPhee at F.A. Davis, and this is a tutorial to show you how to get to, download, and use our Amazing Charts software, our special version of it. So let's get started. The first thing to do is to go to the correct place, DavisPlus.fadavis.com, and I've already typed it in here. And then you hit enter, and you come to this page, the DavisPlus page. Now the first thing to do is log in. If you haven't logged in, if you haven't created an account for DavisPlus, you need to do that first. But I've already created one. So I'm going to put in an email. This is a fake one I've created already, just for samples. It's alice@fadavis.com, and the password is hippo123. Very clever. And so I'm going to log in. Now Alice already has 2 books in her locker. Taber's, a copy of Taber's, which is the best-selling medical encyclopedia, medical dictionary in the world. And if you don't have a copy, you owe it to yourself to get one. And secondly, the Professional Medical Assistant, the book that you're here for. I'm going to click, I can click the book, I can click the title, well, maybe not the title, and I can click the resources over here. That's what I'm going to do, click. And it will bring me to this page. For the Amazing Charts content, click General. And under General, you see a number of links, but the first one is the one we want. F.A. Davis Family Practice EMR Software. When I click that, I get a drop-down box. It says the software is for PCs only, and that's critical. If you don't have Adobe Reader, you need to get that, and that's how you would get it. But I'm going to assume that the computer you're using probably already has that installed. So to get started, let's click Getting Started. And this is critical. This is all the information you need for the download. The first thing you have to do is download, print, and read the detailed installation instructions right here. Now I'm using Google Chrome, so it's going to pop up a window with this PDF. But if you're using Internet Explorer, I'm not sure about Firefox, but either way, once you have this PDF, I'm going to save it. I can also print it here, but I'm going to save it to my desktop, and then I'm going to print it out. I'm not actually going to do that while you're here. I'm going to print it out, and then I'm going to follow these directions exactly. Samantha is your guide. Samantha takes you through all of the steps you need to make this work. And if you follow Samantha's guidance exactly, you're going to be fine. So I'm going to get out of this view, go back to that page with the links. The next thing I'm going to do is download the Amazing Charts Installer program, which is one of the things that Samantha tells you in the instructions. If I click that for Google Chrome, I see a box over here, and it's downloading this very, very large file. It's putting it in the download folder. So if you get to this point and then you try to open it, you need to navigate to that downloads folder. I'm going to cancel it because I've already done this so many times. To go to the downloads folder, you go to the Start menu. That's not on the screen, I'm sorry to say. It is now. And let's go, I click Start and this came up. So I'm going to click Computer. And then I'm going to move this into the screen so you can see it. Now this happens to be my drive, pay that no mind. You want to go all the way to the top under Favorites and click Downloads. And in Downloads, once that's finished installing, you'll see this Amazing Charts Installer 5 file. And that's what you'll use, that's what you'll open to get you started. But again, all of that information is in the instructions that Samantha has supplied you and that you need to follow step by step by step. Now, if you're using Windows 7 or Windows 8, we have special detailed instructions for those. That's under the second link. And you can see XP, Windows 7, and detailed instructions just for backing up and restoring the database. Backing up and restoring the database is something you'll need to do in Samantha's regular instructions. But if you lose those instructions later after you've already been using the software, you can go to these detailed instructions to back up and then restore the database. So you've got instructions for Windows 7 and XP. If you're a Windows 8 user, it's a little different, and it may not work because Windows 8 made some changes to the database, and we're having some issues with that we hope to get resolved soon. Currently, it is March the 7th, 2014. But the main thing you need, by far, is this first link, and then these links here. First, the detailed installation instructions, then the installer program, then the family practice database, and then do nothing in between times without having those installation instructions right handy and following them step by step. I've had IT professionals who didn't do that and thought they could go through the process and install it properly, and you can't. And the reason for that is, and this is something Samantha talks about in the instructions, every time you open Amazing Charts, you will find that it prompts you to update the software, the Amazing Charts software. This is one of the screens that you'll run into. It wants you to update Amazing Charts. You do not click there. Do not click there. Now I'm going to enter demo, which is what the password is. I've already installed this, and this screen I pulled up, I've pulled up already just to show this to you. So I'm going to log in, and it's going to prompt me again for an update. You see this? Do you want to check now? No, I don't. Your practice has been, I don't care, I'm going to X out of it. Now, and I'm going to X out of this, now I've got Amazing Charts, and now I can use it. Here are all the patients you need. But in the meantime, whenever you get any of those prompts, just X out of them, or say no, or cancel, or whatever it is they throw up at you. That's a critical thing to understand. So I think that should be it. And I think if you have any questions, we have there are how-to guides for users, video tutorials. This is all using Amazing Charts software itself, but not necessarily our version of it. We have a special version of it that shuts off the prescription writing authority and allows you to add just as many patients as you want. But again, we have some problems with the prompting you to update the software. Never, never do it. So you're going to follow the detailed instructions completely. You're going to download those two programs, the installer program and the family practice database, and then follow the directions from there. I wish you good luck. If you have any questions at all, shoot me an email at andy@fadavis.com or call my direct line at 215-568-2403, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Thanks very much, and good luck.